We knew so little about the variety store business that we had to take the book, and we started doing strange things like cranking up ice cream machines on the sidewalk on Saturday night.
According to Walmart's latest financial reports, the company's current revenue is $638.78 billion. With a workforce surpassing 2 million employees, it held the title of the globe's largest employer and reigned as the retail giant in sales volume. But building such an empire was no easy feat. It all started when a poor farmer, who after being told he had no career in the retail business, decided to open his own store. Humble beginnings. Sam Walton was born on the 28th of March 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. His father, Thomas Walton, was a farmer, but the farm wasn't generating enough money to provide for his family. Because of this, the family traveled around the country looking for greener pastures, moving from one state to another until they finally settled in Columbia, Missouri. Around this time, Sam had become a teenager. He helped the family by working a variety of small jobs and watched how his father survived by turning a small profit on each business deal he made. He also watched his mother start up a fairly successful milk business that involved him milking cows and delivering the milk to customers in the neighborhood after his football practice. His parents taught him the value of hard work and also just how much work it took to make a single dollar. But things weren't great at home for Sam. His father, Thomas, was almost never with the family as he was always on the road, trying to make extra money where he could. Because of this, Thomas's relationship with his wife worsened every year. In fact, in his autobiography, Sam described his parents as the two most quarrelsome people to ever live together. To escape the troubles at home, Sam engaged himself in sports, joined the Boy Scouts, and took several leadership roles that kept him busy. Sam graduated from David H. Hickman High School in 1935 and decided to attend the University of Missouri to take his first steps into the business world. While in school, he worked many odd jobs to support himself, including delivering newspapers and waiting tables in exchange for meals. Upon his graduation in the spring of 1940, Sam would get his first taste of the retail industry. He got himself a job as a sales trainee at J.C. Penney, which back then was just a small shop in Des Moines, Iowa. His starting pay was $75 a week, but this job did not go smoothly for Sam, and he was seen as one of J.C. Penney's worst employees. One thing counting against him was that his bookkeeping was terrible because he hated making his customers wait while he fussed with paperwork. As a matter of fact, Sam's boss threatened to fire him at one point and even told him that he had no career in the retail business. The only thing that saved Walton was his gift for salesmanship, which earned him an extra $25 a month in sales commissions. With the outbreak of World War II in 1941, he eagerly enlisted in the U.S. Army, showcasing his leadership skills and ascending to the rank of captain in the intelligence corps. His military service stationed him in Oklahoma, where he met and married his future wife, Helen, on Valentine's Day in 1943. The Ben Franklin store. Post-war, burdened with familial responsibilities, Sam, armed with a $20,000 loan from his father-in-law and $5,000 of his savings, ventured into entrepreneurship. He purchased a floundering Ben Franklin store in Newport, Arkansas, a risky move given the numerous failed small stores throughout the century. Sam's unconventional approach defied retail norms. Despite the store's loss-making status and exorbitant rental rates, he turned the tide, renegotiating clauses to purchase goods from cheaper sources, slashing prices, and focusing on volume over margins. His relentless commitment to making customers' lives easier fueled unparalleled success, elevating sales by over 45% in the first year alone, reaching $105,000. By year 3, Sam not only repaid his father-in-law's loan but emerged as Arkansas's leading variety store owner. Despite this triumph, the business was hurtling toward failure, an unforeseen fate looming ahead. In 1945, when Sam Walton signed the lease for his store, it lacked a renewal clause, a standard feature in leases. This unforeseen omission left him devastated when his father-in-law discovered the error. Despite building a thriving business in Newport, deeply investing in the town, and with strong family ties there, Walton faced eviction, calling it the lowest point in his life. Determined to rebound stronger, he sought a fresh start. Settling in Bentonville, Arkansas, Walton secured a 99-year lease for his second store, Walton's Five and Dime, inaugurating it in 1950. Despite skepticism from locals, he defied expectations, offering consistent low prices that transformed the community. Capitalizing on the booming 50s economy, Walton's relentless cost-cutting strategies and adoption of self-service significantly boosted his income, tripling it within a year. Buoyed by success, he expanded aggressively, accumulating 15 stores by the decade's end, leveraging borrowed funds and store profits for further growth. But Sam still felt that he wasn't making as much profit as he should for the kinds of work he was putting into his business. So, he decided to adopt a new strategy, and this new strategy would change everything. The birth of Walmart. We exist to provide value to our customers, which means that in addition to quality and service, we have to save them money. Walton's idea was to build big stores that discounted everything they stocked and to place them in small towns. By dramatically slashing his prices, he would undercut his competitors and make up the difference in price through a higher volume of sales. This idea was already being practiced across the country, but the difference was that the discount stores tended to be small and were located in the cities. And most of them only offered discounts for specific items, not their entire stock. It was risky, and he needed a lot of money to make it work. Sam initially approached the company that franchised Ben Franklin stores with his idea, but they refused to back him, especially because his idea meant that they would have to cut their standard wholesale margin in half to accommodate the low prices he wanted to charge. With nowhere else to go, Walton decided to take a big gamble. He mortgaged his home, borrowed a whole lot of money, and opened his first Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas, in 1962. Customers rejoiced at Walmart's accessibility, no longer needing to trek to the city for discounted goods. They swarmed Walmart stores, propelling the company's sales to new heights. During this period, Sam continuously studied competitors, innovating to further slash prices. He swapped wooden shelves for cost-effective, sturdy metal ones and pioneered extended store hours, a unique practice that boosted revenue. Distinctively, Walmart offered ample parking without charging customers, setting it apart from rivals. Until 1969, Walton financed expansion through profits and loans. However, in 1970, he took the company public, raising $5 million and retaining 61% ownership, empowering him to settle debts and propel ambitious nationwide ventures. Taking over the industry. Between 1970 and 1971, Walmart added 6 more stores, followed by another 13 stores in each of the next 2 years, then 14, and then 26. By the end of 1980, Walmart had a total of 276 stores, and from then on, they were opening about 100 stores per year. Sam believed that the rapid growth of Walmart didn't just come down to their low costs that attracted customers, but was also due to the work of his close associates. Sam made his associates partners and made sure that they benefited from cash bonuses and stock options, and this gave them a chance to take part in the growth of his business. Walton also made sure that his stores were close to warehouses in order to permit one-day delivery of goods while also minimizing advertisement costs. Another innovation was the decision to buy directly from manufacturers rather than through wholesalers, which allowed him to lower his prices even more. By the end of the 1970s, Walton had built his store into the fastest-growing and most influential force in the retail industry. In 1983, Walton made another terrific business move. He launched the first of his Sam's Wholesale Clubs, which were aimed at small business owners and others who wished to buy goods in bulk. Once again, Walton had struck gold, and by 1990, Walmart had more than 1,000 stores and 150,000 employees working for the company. Today, Walmart has grown to over 10,586 stores and generates well over $500 billion in revenue per year. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe. See you in the next video.